So if you're eating something right now, you might want to stop and watch this video carefully. I was scrolling the internet today and I came across a video from this woman. Bianca J posted 4 days ago and she says, "Don't eat the chicken." So I played that video and I went down this rabbit hole. This is one of the creepiest rabbit holes I've been through. And you might want to watch this video.
Do not eat the chicken. This is it for chicken. If this word come across your timeline, this word comes across your page, take heed. You're saying it for a reason. Stop eating the chicken. Stop eating chicken. Do not eat the chicken. Whatever they're getting ready to do or whatever they're currently doing, it's in the chicken. Don't eat the chicken.
So whatever they're doing, don't eat the chicken? What is it that she's talking about? Oh my gosh, so I found this. Posted on November 24th, yesterday, by this account. This is disgusting. Tanana company, Tanana VP, Tanana got on recording saying their chicken comes from a 3D printer and it's actually horrible for you. What?
Employee recorded it all. Eric Erickson shares that recording and what the company is saying about it.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit? I don't buy these products barely anymore. It's so healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
The recording.
Wait a minute, did he actually say that?
I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat.
Oh my gosh.
A piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
So here I'm thinking, if this company's food is fake, allegedly, then what's stopping other food from being fake too? And what is it that she's talking about?
For chicken. If this word come across your timeline.
Posted on November 22nd, a lady at a grocery store shows that every single thing she picks up now contains bioengineered ingredients. What?
I'm here at Aldi, and almost everything they have contains bioengineered food ingredients.
What? I mean, what is bioengineered food? Everything. Basically everything that's in a box.
Contains a bioengineered food ingredient.
You gotta be kidding me. So what are people saying about this? No wonder why my body can't digest anything anymore. Well, a lot of people have been talking about that lately. Okay, so that can't be good. I don't know what bioengineered food means. We're gonna be taking a look at that, but that can't be good. But it's just the things inside of a box. I mean, like cereals, oatmeals, that sort of stuff, right?
Hey, take notice of this cabbage here. Now this cabbage is on fire.
Okay.
Take notice. Now this right here came off the cabbage. Take notice now. I'm picking this cabbage up. It's not even burnt. See that? Now take notice of this. This came off this cabbage.
I mean, that's supposed to happen, right?
Put that on there.
Paola wants to know why.
Take notice.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Now I'm gonna take it off. No. Take notice. Robbery.
Put that on the Instagram.
So it doesn't break. It doesn't break apart.
Tell y'all where you got this cabbage from.
Problem is, if this is a thing, if we're possibly eating fake or plastic food, we should either know about it or we should stop doing that because it can't be healthy. What else are we talking about here?
Yeah, we're trying to make chicken. We bought this at in Nashville yesterday. What the heck? Have you ever? Are we getting fake meat already? because everything about my packaging said it was organic, USDA approved.
Now that's the problem. If we're getting things like that and it's saying another thing, that's a problem.
Check it out.
Yeah, that does not look like chicken. Can anyone please confirm? So this video coming in from this account on January this year looks even weirder.
Okay, is it me? I've never seen chicken stringy like this. Like, am I tripping? Have y'all seen this before? Because I'm very freaked out.
This definitely looks printed. What else are we looking at here that could be actually fake and we're possibly eating it right now? Coming in from this account on March 28th. Now this is getting creepy.
So you guys, I went to right? Our chicken ain't real no more, y'all. Why is this chicken bending like a damn bird band? Like, ain't this supposed to like break? What's going on here? Our chicken ain't real, bro. What?
Pull it apart.
Bro, this shit is tough. This chicken ain't real. And I'm gonna indulge in it.
You gotta be kidding me.
But that's crazy. Oh, this shit crazy. I don't even think I want to eat this.
And this is coming in from Tiffany on July this year.
I started cutting up this piece of chicken that I made 2 pieces of chicken last night, and so I started cutting it and looking at it, and look at this weird, this is supposed to be chicken. I think this is that Frankenfood again. That don't look right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Is anybody else examining their food like I do?
Well, here comes the creepy part. 19 hours ago, this account posted this. America's food supply is being infiltrated by unlabeled cloned beef and pork. So it's not just the chicken, but the real question here is, why is this happening?
This 3D printed steak from Redefined Meat that is meaty and fibrous, just like real meat, but 100% vegan. And I'm gonna stick it in a Club Mexicano taco. I mean, it looks meaty. It smells meaty. It's got the layers of protein and fat that you would find in meat. It smells disgusting. So I'm gonna be open-minded. Right now that we've loaded up our tacos, it's time to give it a try.
So I got this chicken from Target, and no, I did not put forks in it, even though it looks like it. And look how it's boiling, like they injected it with something. It's actually a big chicken breast, but like, nah, something right with the chicken, y'all.
I got at a steakhouse in Weatherford on my way to a cattle sale in Kansas. I should have known at first, because it's really hard to get an 8-ounce filet that's truly a filet, because they just don't get that big in animals very often. Then when it came perfectly round, I should have suspected something. I ate a little bit of it and I thought, man, something's not right. So you can definitely tell this is glued together.
The amount of videos is staggering. It's like a lot of people are starting to notice that there's something possibly wrong with the food. And the real question here is, again, why is this happening? I mean, we're seeing things labeled as bioengineered, so what exactly is that?
So I've been doing some research lately, and it seems that more and more companies are adding bioengineered products to our food. I've been wondering why I haven't been feeling 100%. Bioengineered food ingredients. Bioengineered food ingredient. What does it say? It right there, contains bioengineered food ingredient.
So in most labels it says that it's genetically modified crops, but if you take a look at this is where things start to get creepy. So it's food that contains genetic material that has been modified through certain laboratory techniques. And modification could not be obtained through conventional breeding or found in nature. So it's possibly something that's not found in nature. So what else is not found in nature and also genetically modified?
Of my amendment, which states that none of the funds made available by this act may be used to fund any grant related to any transgenic edible. Does the term transgenic edible vaccine sound far-fetched? Well, it's not.
University of California, Riverside has already perfected the ability to put human into our lettuce right now. Also, tomato.
What are you guys most concerned about right now?
So I think the biggest fear that we have right now is back in early January, they came out with EIDs, electronic identification tags, and they were trying to make it mandatory for all beef and bison producers in the US. So you had to put a microchip in your cattle's ear that sent off tracking. They're going to know exactly where it's at. Yeah. It's going to be able to track what you've been putting into the animal, how old it is, what feed it's gotten, et cetera, et cetera. Public shut it down. They got a bunch of pushback from it. A couple months later, we have the bird flu going around in dairy cattle, which we've never had a case of bird flu transfer from a chicken to an animal like that as a cow, and then transfer from a cow to a human. And so after this bird flu comes out, we have a big push for mandatory electronic identification tag. So if you don't have your cattle electronic identification tagged, they can turn you away, and there goes your entire cattle operation.
So there's this growing theory that the food that we're eating possibly contains a bit more than just bioengineered material, and that this is one of the reasons that they're officially changing the name of it to biogenics.
Quietly now renaming the boop boops so that we don't notice what we're consenting to. Biogenics is their new terminology for this. Just a little bit more confusing semantic hopscotch.
And that would make a lot of sense to why we're seeing some of the food in the supermarkets tagged as bioengineered. Now this is of course just a crazy theory, but I decided to dig deeper into it, and this is what I found.
The next big product being developed is edible. These are food products like tomatoes and other things which can have the effect when you eat them. And now a group of Chinese scientists has found that they can relay using cow's milk.
Now you're probably wondering, is this actually legal? Could this possibly happen in the future, or is it already happening?
And is that even legal to do in the state of Tennessee, to sell those with a vaccine?
You reckon that's?
Well, I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is there is no law deeming those that when you go into a grocery store, you should know as a consumer, this head of lettuce is a head of lettuce. The head of lettuce right next to it could contain in it. All we're saying is if it does have the in it, make sure it's listed as a pharmaceutical so people can get the proper dosage.
It's pretty crazy to think that that could actually happen in the future, but I understand it might be cost effective, that sort of stuff. But still, is it already happening without us knowing it? On November 24th, this account posted, "This must stop. They're pumping our meat with fake weight, water, salts, phosphates, preservatives, all injected to trick you to check out and squeeze more profit out of the American family." Now, even though this video hasn't been fact-checked yet, there's absolutely no evidence that this is happening on a mass scale or anything like that. But the more you search, the stranger it gets.
The fake meat. Please tell me, what kind of turd?
Hey, bro? Nah, I'm good.
Also, this video that I featured before a couple of years ago, but now would make a lot more sense.
Shit. Put a magnet that I got from here into the chicken. Let's try read that shit. It's not falling. It's not falling. Watch.
So apparently a lot of people have been testing magnets into the food. There's this growing theory that there's something in the food that's not supposed to be there.
Their arms. Many times it seems correlated to where they receive. A lot of people have been thinking about this and putting together theories and looking into the different evidence, and a new theory has emerged. Now there are a few videos popping up on the internet of people finding that their meat causes magnets to stick to it. We can even see demonstrations where people are throwing.
Hey, got a magnet stuck to my arm. My name is Nicola Hab. After the and this is not a joke. And this is not a joke. Yes, and this is what is happening to him.
Now it would make sense that if this thing turns people into magnetic, it would also turn food into magnetic. Now, this is of course just a bizarre claim and a crazy theory because there's a pretty good explanation for it.
Seen the videos that claim you become magnetic once you've had the Let me tell you the science of this. It's nothing to do with magnetism, nothing to do with all to do with the science of adhesion. So adhesion is how things stick to each other. And what I have is a smooth surface here and a smooth surface on my skin and a layer of moisture in between.
Yeah, so that actually makes sense. Could also be the case with the coin that sticks to plastic that also has moisture. But what if it isn't? What if there's actually something going on? The 3D printing thing is already pretty crazy. What if it's more than just 3D printing? Leave a comment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Dr. Antoinette.
Yes, CJ.
I'm disturbed.
Me too.
I'm just wondering, who wants to go first?
I have been hearing for years about fake food. And, you know, this video makes it seem like it's not just the meat, but even other things. We have to be so careful these days, unfortunately, with what we're eating. And if we have any question about it, we probably should throw it out because there's a lot of manufacturing going on, and it seems like there's the moral fiber of businesses and governments and such just cares about the profit that they can get from doing these things, and not the human effect, you know, on humanity, you know. So yeah, there's a lot going on with our food that can harm us.
I know Ode is always saying, don't eat the chicken. Every time I hear Ode saying, guys, don't eat the chicken.
Is Odie here now?
Oh, yeah, she is. I know she's kind of busy, though. At this time, she opens up her store. But let's have a little... Go ahead.
I can speak for a minute.
Oh, sure.
Yes, as you were saying, I was late coming in, so I don't know the morning history came. But as you said, when I went to culinary school, that's what convinced me. Not if you eat the chicken, please don't eat the chicken breast. Don't eat no part of the front of the chicken. You can do the wings, you can do the thighs and the leg, and even the back is okay. But that chicken breast, it holds all type of mucus, and the information is right there. And that is how we get sick. And especially the females, when they're saying the breast cancer, because that's what it does. It enlarges into the breast, and that's where it stays. But lately, I have been experiencing, guys, not myself, but other customers that I speak to that are eating the beef and the pork and the fish that's not from the ocean. Everybody is complaining that their body is holding so much mucus and inflammation, and they're experiencing the bloating in the stomach. So, guys, we know that this is where it is coming from. And you have to be mindful of the meat that you eat. Now, if it's natural, they say if God made it, eat it. But I'm a firm believer, lobsters and crabs, the bottom of the ocean fish should not be eaten. Okay? So, all right, I'm coming. So that's all I wanted to share. Thanks, CJ.
Thank you, Ode.
Thanks.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning. Good morning. Good
Malika.
morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning,
Good
Valerie.
morning. Yeah. You know, it is
sad, 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 because it is not only the chicken, it is not only the pork, the beef, the meat. In general, it is everything. The vegetables, the fruits, the so-called farm-raised stuff. I don't know how many people, I don't even know, to be honest, how, because if we did not buy these things, they would not have them on the shelves. The question, I mean, I've been reading labels for years, okay, on this food, for years, in this country especially. But unfortunately, it's spreading globally now. I don't know why people are not taking their health seriously enough not to buy these things so that we can get these people out of business. Why are you eating farm-raised salmon, farm-raised, oh, the tilapia, I can't even stand the name of that fish. Why and why and why? And I'm not, I really, CJ, I believe that most people that are here, Adam, on this call are educated enough through all the information that we're receiving here that they are not doing that. So I am just like urging all of us to just be out there, just telling people about what's going on in the food. I mean, it's everything. It is everything. It is the products that we use, the cleaning products that we use. It is a food. When you buy a toilet paper that you have to use in the bathroom and it says bleached, what does that go through your mind? Because personally, I'd rather pay $2 more for a toilet paper or paper towel that say no bleach. And these things are in the drugstore, in the supermarkets. You go through these aisles and immediately you are being hit with some smell. I cannot stand those smells. My body says, what are you doing in this aisle? I have to run out of there. Why are we continuing to buy these things? We need to stop buying so that they don't produce them anymore. Simple. Don't buy the fish, let's say farm raised. Don't buy it. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I mean, I've been labeled, you're paranoid. I'm like, okay, let me be paranoid. I'm not giving anybody a license to kill me. I know I'm going to die, but why must I allow you to kill me? I even asked my doctors that, no, don't prescribe that medication to me. I don't want it. If I cannot afford, because if you know how I found out, CJ, a long time ago. I remember working in this doctor's office. I was marketing director for doctor's offices. And I sent these girls, they were going out to Publix to buy fruit. And I said to them, please get me an organic apple. And they went out there, they brought the apple, and I ate this apple. I opened it, wash the apple up, tried to eat this apple. And I was saying to them, guys, this is not organic. And they looked at each other, they say, Miss Valerie, how did you know? I say, because I can taste it. Once your body is detoxed from all this garbage that they call food, you will identify it without even knowing. I promise you, you will identify it without even knowing. Now we're hearing, of course, that, oh, even the organics, people say to me, how do you know it's organic? Now, again, I'm going to say this loud and clear and proud. I pray. So if I'm going to pay my hard-earned money for something that I believe is organic, and you that's selling it to me that is not organic, guess what? It's between you and God. I cannot control you, but I know the one who controls all things. That's my attitude. So, but I notice that when I eat something that is not right, my body immediately let me know. So your body get conditioned to good things and bad things. It will recognize bad things immediately. I've tested it over and over. They ask me, how did you know? I'm like, but why did you guys give it to me without telling me? They say, because they didn't have organic. So we just thought, what? It doesn't matter. I'm like, yes, it does matter. And it opened their eyes and they said, wow, we know now. So they started doing what I am doing as far as checking the labels, trying to buy an apple that is organically raised. And me personally, If I can't afford it, I'd rather not eat it, because for me, it's like I'm poisoning my body. So if I go and I try to get my organic apples and they're like $4 a pound, I just leave them alone. Or whatever other, fruit that I eat, I just leave it alone. My attitude is, if I cannot afford it, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat the other one. In other words, I just leave it alone until it go down in price. I'm done. Thank you, CJ. Back to you.
Malika. Miss Mama Africa. So much passion. Yes, I agree.
I see you.
Because I've seen so much.
Victor?
I've
Yes.
seen
Yes,
so
sir.
much. Go ahead, Victor.
Thanks for
I
the
tell you what,
opportunity to join.
if you don't mind, Victor, if you do
Yes,
not
sir.
mind,
Go
let
right
me
ahead,
just
brother.
circle around to the company intro and my Hemohim, in case there are some folks with us this morning for the first time. And we're going to come right back around to this conversation, if you do not mind. Can we do that, Victor? Because I believe
Yes,
we're
sir. Yes,
charged
sir.
up
Go
and
right ahead. Go
we'll
right
have a
ahead, sir.
conversation this morning. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Here we go.
You're welcome.
We will do an abbreviated video on the company. It's called Atomy, a wonderful company. And then after that, we will feature the number one product, the product that actually got this company started. And we will come right back to our conversation. What's going on with the food? Don't eat the chicken. Don't eat the beef, the pork. Don't drink the water. What's going on? Okay. So, Atomy.
There's a company that has made the seemingly impossible become reality. Starting from a small country to USA, Canada, Japan, Southeast Asia, and now South America. A global company with 4 million active members across 11 countries, growing beyond its home market and quickly gaining notice across the world. A company that received the $50 million Export Award in 2017. With extraordinary growth since its foundation in 2009, global sales reached about $1 billion in 2017 and continues to show steady growth. Going beyond customer satisfaction, fulfilling customer success. We are Atomy. Beginning with health and beauty products, Atomy's various products include food, living, fashion, and home products. Figures released by the Korea Fair Trade Commission show that Hemohim was top in the industry in sales volume for 3 straight years. While the Skincare 6 system was the best-selling cosmetic product. The new Absolute Skincare set released in 2017 was chosen by many consumers and is becoming a revolutionary skincare product. These figures indicate how much Atomy products are satisfying consumers around the world. However, Atomy's true value lies in the company's inner side. Atomy uses its Mastige strategy, providing benefits to consumers with absolute quality at absolute prices, while also increasing quality of life for our members. Atomy supports cooperative companies so they can do their best to maintain the best quality, so customers can get top quality products at affordable prices, creating a culture that benefits the growth of all parties involved. Third, culture of sharing. The company is a part of a society, and Atomy is pushing to become a role model in creating a better society by promoting the culture of sharing and communication between company and society. To live, to love, to learn, and to share. We hope Atomy can become the life partner that leads to your success. Cherishing the spirit. We are
Atomy. We are Atomy. And guess what? We are the role model. All of us here on this call this morning, we call ourselves Atomians. We have become role models. And don't be surprised if in the family and for those around us who are watching us, what we speak, what we say, we have become role models. In some families, I can tell that by the time you are saying to members in the household, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't use the microwave, don't this, don't, you should not, I can imagine right now that, yeah, you might not be the favorite voice in the house because they are objecting to, why are you just messing with our fun, with our, everything you say, you've become so, you're antagonizing us. You are creating this unpleasantness. But yes, we have to be about what is right. The meat, the water, the microwave, the pots, and by the way, we have to talk about the cooking utensils for a minute this morning. So yes, we are role models. So let's get to the Hemohim. And if you're new here this morning, we say welcome and we invite you to come again. So we do the Hemohim and we're going to go right back into our discussion. Hemohim.
This Hemohim product is pretty incredible. Really quick, I just want you to understand, the newcomers, that this Hemohim was not produced, again, for the general mass, which is us. It was originated in a laboratory that's funded by the Republic of South Korea's government, so the taxpayers of South Korea, actually, we need to thank them. They are funding this company just like us. We pay taxes in the U.S. Our tax dollars go to the federal government, Pentagon, NASA, so on and so forth. So this product, what is it? For those of you that are wondering, please don't just take it because somebody told you to take it. You need to figure out and do your own due diligence and research to see why this product is working for you. First thing, this product is not just for sick people. It is not a medicine. It will not fix your ailment. But what it will do is it will enhance your lifestyle. The reason why is when you ingest this, it will kickstart your natural killer cells. That means it's your first line of your immunity defense system. As we are aging, I look around the room and majority of us are in the baby boomer era, 1946 to 1964. On top of that, we're living longer because we're eating better, we're drinking better. So the longer you live, the more we have to fight aging, in essence. This Hemohim will protect your first line of defense. If your first line of defense in your immune system is damaged, you will be guaranteed to get sick. You will not be able to fight off any deadly pathogens that may come your way. So please take this seriously. Don't just take one and think something's going to happen, because we have something called body mass, right? So minimum, like my size, I take about 4 a day. Right? I love it because it makes me feel good. It gives me energy. It will balance out my red and white blood cells, and this oxygenates your blood. Something that is very, very important, because we can live out without certain organs, but if I strip all the blood and oxygen out of your human body, you will become a corpse, period. So this is a very, very serious product. Please try it. If you don't like it, it's okay. You will get used to it. Give any of our products at least 30 days before you say no.
Give it 30 days before you say no. Dr. Lloyd, I know you have been very, very, very busy these last couple of days, and I know there's a lot going on in the family. So we thank you for being that illustrious co-host from morning to morning. But if we won't push you this morning, we'll ask perhaps Valerie or Benjamin or someone to welcome those who for the first time might be with us. How about that? And then we jump into our conversation this morning. So who's going to go for it?
I'll be delighted. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome to the Momentum Morning Call. My apologies for being so passionate about what I'm sharing. It is because there is just a lot going on. So if you are new on this call and you've heard us going at discussing what we just saw on the video, it is because it really is happening. We are grateful that you are here. If you are new, so maybe this is the first time that you're hearing what's going on with the food that we eat, with the products that we use. So welcome to the call. And please introduce yourself by simply unmuting that little mic next door to your name at the bottom of your screen. Let us know who you are and who invited you to this call. So without any further ado, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Malika. And don't be shy.
And don't be shy. You are in the right place at the right time. Believe us.
At the bottom of your screen, your device, there is a little icon there. It looks like a microphone off to the left. If you tap that icon, that signals you're unmuting your microphone. You tell us who you are, who invited you. And when you're all done, you give it a second tap so you can mute yourself. So go right ahead. Give you a minute. Compose yourself. We're family here. If you are with us for the first time, we want to welcome you to the call. Okay. So, Mr. Victor, you were about to share something. You know, we know you have a bomb to drop, so drop it, my brother.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, but thanks, Mr. CJ, for giving me the opportunity. Good morning, everybody. I was listening and I watched the video, and I listened to Miss Valerie's questions, and they are potent questions, very, very that I'm personally asking myself. I think, in my view, let me put my little 2 cents here. One of the reasons, Miss Valerie, that we go and we buy the same things we know we shouldn't, and we eat the same things we know we shouldn't, we're not taking personal responsibility. And taking personal, in my view, it takes effort. You have to plan. You have to make an effort. But you know, we have been brought up, most of us, in a situation where we like the instant things. Instant, those of who drink coffee, instant tea, whatever you do. Oh, the microwave, Mr. CJ, you talk about that. We like the 1 minute thing or the 30 seconds thing. Everything must be ready when we want it, when we need it. We don't plan ahead. We don't prepare. I personally believe that our food is our medicine, and what we put into our body eventually is going to determine who we are. And I'm not talking character now, it has to do with character too, but how you feel, how you behave, how you relate to your brothers and your sisters, and that, I mean, humanity in general. It depends to a great extent on what we put in our bodies. And that I noticed Valerie earlier on, she said, well, God made this and God, and that's true. But one thing some of us are forgetting, that the same God who made these things gave us instructions and said this must be eaten and that must not be eaten. But we forget that. And we choose and we do what we want to do. Then we expect to have good results. And so when we fall into this, that we are suffering from because of what we put in our bodies, we now say, where is God? And we run and we pray and we say, God, heal me. But we don't remember that we didn't follow the instructions. If I purchase a car and I go and put the wrong type of gasoline in the car and it fails, who am I to blame? Right? So just, my take on all of this is I, as a person, because, the video you show, sir, I didn't see a video, but when I was like a teenager, I learned most of those things by reading and discussions and all. And I pledged in my own mind that, listen, I am not going to eat certain things. I'm not eating the meat. I'm not going to eat no meat at all, whatever. But most of us may not make that decision. But even when we eat what we want, we have to be careful to choose. We have to take responsibility to select the things that are best for us. Because guess what? These manufacturers, they're not thinking about us. They're thinking about the bottom line is money, is profit. And so, as like Valerie mentioned, when I see it and I run and I purchase and I use it, I'm just giving him license to do worse and worse. And it's not going to get better, guys. I think the safest thing right now for us, we take our own responsibility, plant our own little backyard gardens, make sure we know what's going on in our bodies, and God help us. That's my little take, sir. I'm done speaking. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm just giving what you just now spoke about. Just giving us a minute to have it just soak in. Let it marinate. And yes, you said something that I hope that we're listening. It's time to start your own backyard gardening. Get your pots, get your whatever you have to get to.
Your raised beds, yes, sir.
Yes. I keep saying, those who know me will be familiar with my little expression, in times of peace, prepare for war. Yeah, you don't want to wait until you're right upon the crisis. In times of peace, prepare for war. Make your adjustments. And the war, World War I, World War II, it did what it did. It brought us into the age of the canned products, preservatives, and all the alternatives. The microwave came and everything sped up. But it wasn't all good. Then came the pharmaceutical industry. Yeah. Born out of the petrochemical industry. And here we are trapped. And we get home after a hard day at work, tired, busted and disgusted. And we reach for the packaged food in the plastic, in the styrofoam tray. And that goes into the microwave. And here we are. And all these inflammatory illnesses. Yeah. We're so toxic.
CJ, I have to jump in quickly again. I appreciate what Victor said, that we have to take responsibilities. And guys, trust me, it does not come overnight. You just work at it. little by little, changing things that you use by educating yourself and reading the labels. One of the things that I've done is that if I read some of these ingredients in these foods and I'm struggling to pronounce it, where I need a medically trained individual to pronounce, I don't buy it. Why is there so much ingredients in bread alone? Is a question. So the minute I read and I see all these ingredients in there, I'm like, what is that? That sounds so chemical and biology. You have to really know how to pronounce. I don't buy it. If I cannot pronounce it, I don't buy it. Now, CJ, if you don't mind me quickly saying to the family, when it comes to paper towels and tissues, paper, toilet papers, there's a company, I know Edemy doesn't have these things yet for us here in the US, but please buy, even Publix has it because they're trying, of course, to keep their customers. 7 Generation is the company in this US. Thank God America still has people that I believe are led by God to produce chemical-free products. I'm not going to sit here and tell you everything because it's a lot, but I'm just asking to just start slowly but surely, because now we can use all these Edemy products, the Himohim, the Manuka honey, we can use the Noni. But if you are using a toilet paper that is bleached, you're not doing yourself a service. You're doing yourself a disservice. It's a vicious cycle. So use 7th Generation for your toilet papers, your toilet your toilet tissues. 7th Generation have several products out there. I'm talking about paper products. Use that brand, 7th Generation. It's a US-based company. And there's another one called Candia. It's also a US-based company, CADIA. They sell these, paper goods. Now, I used to also like Whole Food, but I don't trust Whole Food anymore. And you know why? Because a billionaire has bought it over, so I don't trust him. But yeah, that's what I'm going to quickly share as far as the paper towels, the toilet papers, the tissues that you are using. If you don't get it from Edemy, if you can, because I used to get my tissues from Edemy, from the Global Mall. But since that we don't have that access to the Global Mall the way we used to, I'm using 7th Generation and Candia. All right, guys, let's just take care of ourselves. And yeah, we do have to be responsible. It doesn't come overnight. You take responsibility. You decide that you are not going to give anyone a license to kill you. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else want to jump in?
Yes, CJ, I hope my phone will stand out and allow me to talk. Don't be surprised, family, if you are told that I'm going to stick a body at their own organically. But we have to remember that they have a shelf life. And I've seen a video with these chemicals. The guy was saying these apples are in order to stay alive. So we are really getting what they said to be organic. Then I was doing a research really last night. We got to see this, and honestly,
I think we have lost Sylvia. I think she's really having a struggle with her phone. Yeah.
Do a research on cereals.
You're breaking up a lot, Sylvia. We hear you, but you're breaking up.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah, I see you really have a challenge with your device right there.
Okay. All right, CJ. It's all right. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you're in and out, so it is difficult to. We really want to
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
but one minute we hear you and the next minute we don't. So we're gonna have to just move on. All right. So quickly,
No
is there
problem.
anyone that want to bring some value to the conversation? Please go right ahead.
I'm a meat eater, vegetable eater, fruit eater, an omni eater. That's how I was raised. I want to thank this community for introducing me to reality, not only of a better way of life, a better way of eating, a better way of existing, but also not to take so much for granted. I think inherently, if you're a good person, you think that most other people, most other entities like companies, businesses, etc., have the same mentality in terms of, morals and decency and so forth. And the more we observe in our society and in our lives, the more we learn that in reality, most things can't be trusted, especially in these days with some of the element that's running the show at the higher end of our societies. So I want to thank you for enlightening me. This started with my good friend Antoinette, who has talked about the natural, the organic, the plant-based, etc. And I'm learning more and more from my Atomy family. I appreciate you guys for that. And it's making me very, very strongly oriented to becoming not only vegetarian or vegan, but now I have to read every single label, and I have to avoid the inorganic, the non-natural. I have to avoid the non-biological. It just outrages me to even think that I have to do all this. But as someone on the call a few minutes ago mentioned, we are what we put into our bodies, and we also have to look out for ourselves. So I hope to live another 30 years in my life, and I've already been on the planet for a good period of time, and I want to stay healthy, I want to stay strong, and I want to stay cognizant. So I'll have to put in more of the work to get out more of the outcome I desire. Thanks for listening. I do have one request from you, CJ.
Yes.
I'm a microwave user.
Yes.
So one day maybe you could do a presentation on the evils of the microwave, and I'll go back to my stove. So just a little request while I have the opportunity. Thank you for your audience.
Absolutely. And my response to the microwave, Ted, just throw it out. Not only should you throw it out, and I know this might ruffle a couple of feathers this morning, but it's okay. It's okay. The path to recovery sometimes is just got to be drastic and dramatic. But here's what we should also be about. You see, this reheating of our foods, that rice is something that you, especially the rice, you do not want to put that in the microwave. It actually changes the chemical composition of the rice. The pancreatic cancer has a lot to do with the reheating of our foods and the use of the microwave. So I would really want to urge if we do not stop using the microwave, at least to limit the use of the microwave and the reheating of our foods. Again, the chicken. If you have to reheat, put it on the stove on a low heat and cover it. So I want to just introduce to us those of us that have daughters going through, or for those of us who have to battle with the menstrual cycle, there are these panty liners and the tampons that is used out there that is creating all these cancerous conditions that oh my gosh. The good news is that Atomy, again, a plant-based with plant-based alternatives. We have the Herb Day liners that is all natural. I am just featuring here, for example, this Herb Day panty liner. It's all natural. Expand product for details. Made with contains aloe, camphor, herbal menthe, and everything is herbal. And we want to go after the alternatives. I also want to touch onto our beauty care products or personal care. Let's do personal care. Remember our toothpaste, it's all natural, the propolis, our shampoo, all natural, the ethereal patch, all natural. It for me is so comforting to be with a company that is all about everything, the shampoos, the conditioner, the Adam cleanser, everything is plant-based. Everything. And what I want to do quickly now is to segue before we close out this morning. I want to segue into our we want to go into the kitchen. We want to go into the kitchen for a quick minute because we need to understand that in addition to the microwave, Ted, we need to throw out those aluminum pots. Yeah. And all these non-stick pots, they got to go because that's the culprit. That is what is creating a lot of these inflammation in the body.
CJ.
So, yes, Ode, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's Antoinette,
Yes.
Dr. Lloyd. You mentioned the sanitary supplies for young women.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure. Yes.
And I do remember hearing about the panty liners that you just mentioned. That sounds good, being natural. And you mentioned tampons. Do they have tampons or no?
No, they don't. No,
Okay, that's what I thought.
not aware of it.
No,
Okay.
they don't, CJ, for good reason, because you're not supposed to do that as a young lady. Let's discourage our children from using Tampax. They are not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Thanks for that, Malika. Okay. So let's take a quick minute and go in the kitchen. Okay, thank God we have the dishwashing soap, and I heard Ted the other day talking about his he was in the kitchen. You know what happens when these guys go in the kitchen? They always burn themselves. So thank God he recovered. I think he has recovered by now, and he used the dishwashing soap. He applied it to the burn, and he got relief, and rightly so, because even the soap that we're using in the kitchen is all plant-based. Yes. But let's talk about the pots for a quick minute. We have the Medicook. It's the wok. We have the frying pan. We have the small size pot, and we have a larger size pot, and we have the dishwashing liquid. And by the way, the dishwashing liquid, it's $12. Can you believe it? And it's highly, highly, highly concentrated. Just a little tip. It goes very, very far. Have you ever seen the broccoli and the apples and the grapes that's been allowed to soak in the dishwashing liquid for a minute or two? Amazing. All the film that looks like plastic, all these contaminants, it just comes right off. And that ugly looking broccoli, it becomes absolutely wonderful green, bright green. And so we need to get a hold of this dishwashing liquid throughout whatever else we have there. And this dishwashing liquid, it goes a long way. Okay, so that is and here we have the pots. Here's what I wanted to talk about as far as the pots are concerned. It's a 5-layer pot, and let's see if I can bring it up real quick so we can talk about it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's feature the wok first of all. Okay. This is what I want to zone in on. Where do we expand for detail? Okay, here we go. All right. Atomy Medicook 5.4 wok. Okay. 316 stainless steel, excellent heel conductivity, spot welding, magnetic stainless steel. Okay. So I want to show you or show us all how it is constructed. There we go. It's an all-in-one 5-ply steel plate for heat preservation and food compatibility. Okay, so if you notice the on the outside, on the skin of the pot, let me bring up this a little. I want to show you how it is. Okay, here we go. So the innermost part of the pot is the 316 stainless steel. Then on the inside of that is the aluminum, and on the outside is the magnetic stainless steel. So the aluminum doesn't touch the food, whatever it is that we're cooking. This is 100%. This is medical grade stainless steel, the best there is. So we really want to be getting rid of all the aluminum cookware and all these cookware with the stainless, with the Teflon coating. They're not good. These items is what's creating all the cancerous conditions. Okay, so we have the multitasking wok. You can do everything in the wok. And of course, may I quickly suggest or remind us that all the plastic cookware, especially the black plastic cookware, those need to go. And that plastic cutting board, no, that's a big no-no, because that's where we are having the invasion of the microplastics transfers from the cutting board into our bodies. Okay, so let me stop there and invite interaction this morning. Okay. The floor is open.
Well, I'm going to jump in again by just saying thank you, CJ, for discussing the ports this morning, because those ports are really an amazing investment. You just do one at a time until you have all of them. That's how I started. They are a great investment. And, ports last forever. Even the not so good ones last forever. So, yeah, I love the ports. And CJ, you mentioned the dishwashing liquid. This dishwashing liquid is only $12, and as CJ said, it's very concentrated, and it has so many uses. We wash the cars with it. If you have a spot on your carpet, you just take the liquid and you spot that out. I mean, what's amazing to me with Adamy's products is that they have several uses. You use it for other things. So I love this dishwashing liquid, and restaurants that I introduce it to 3 restaurants, and I'm hoping that these people can start ordering for themselves, but they keep wanting me to get it for them. I'm trying to get them to, not trying. I'm not trying. I'm like, guys, you need to do your own ordering. So yeah, the dishwashing liquid is amazing. And while we're talking about the dishwashing liquid and the stainless steel pots or the Adamy pots, let me throw in the most inexpensive product that this company has that is flabbergasted. I'm just surprised at their steel wool, the sponges, amazing. I've never used a steel wool as great as Adamy's, and I've used the best steel wools, and it doesn't rust. It lasts forever and ever and ever. So yeah, back to you, CJ. Thank you. The pots are amazing, guys.
Okay, the floor is open. We are having a lively discussion this morning. So, anyone else?
Good morning. Good morning. I raise my hand so you can see me, but you didn't see my hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning. Good morning. So, what we're talking about this product, I will start with the dish soap. I want to let you know, guys, if you do not have, try to get more, because I think Atomy noticed us that they're gonna stop it for a while. So if you don't have, so try to get 2 or 3 in the house for yourself, because it's gonna stop for a while. I think they mentioned like manufacturer changing, so that will stop the flow of our dish soap and their liquid detergent and our hand soap. I think these 3 will be kind of. So if you do not have, try to get yourself. And Atomy limited your purchase. You can only have 1 per account per day. So you cannot go in and then take 2, 3, 4 of them. So you have to try to order. So make group order. So many of you can take 1. So this way you won't have to, like, when you make group order, you have to hit $250. So I don't know. So yeah, I want to add that, because that's what I do. Every time I made an order, I drop a liquid detergent in there, I drop a dish soap in there. So since I see that, I'm like, no, I cannot be run out of any of these, because I have a slogan said, if it's not Atomy, I'm not using it. So now what I'm gonna do, see if I don't have my dish soap, my laundry detergent, and things like that. So that's what I have to say today about that. And Miss Valerie, I will call you after I have a question, like talk. Sorry, it's not anything. You can talk on the Zoom. I'll talk to you after. I will call you. I think I can find your number in the group. So I will text you before I call you.
Absolutely.
If you are, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You can call me my CEO. My number is 754-423-1180.
1180. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
In case it's not on there. Thank you so much. And I did not realize that they were going to stop all these products. So it is the dishwashing, the liquid, the I'm so sorry.
The hand soap. The hand soap.
The hand soap. And you mentioned another one?
I said hand soap, dish liquid, and liquid detergent. These 3. So
okay, thank you so much.
The fabric detergent will be still there because they didn't say anything about it. So I use the fabric detergent more than I use the liquid, but I get plenty of. I try, like, every time I'm ordering, like in a week I may order 3, because if I make different order, I drop 1 in there anyway, even though I don't need it, because I have some customers that love it. There is one I said that, and she said, "Oh, get me 3. I said, well, I can only get you 1 because the company stopped for me to get only one per ID per day. So you cannot order the same ID. You can order one that come next day. Later on, order another one. No, you cannot. It has to be the next day. So, but if you do order, you can do that. Like just try to every day try to order for $120 so you don't pay the shipping. So that's what I do. So I call around like, hey, you need one? You need something? So we can make another event. Though I didn't need to order for $120. And then if somebody needs something else, so I can drop liquid detergent in there, a dish soap, and then hand soap. I try to get one every time I made an order so I can get to last me for, I don't know for how long. I don't didn't say. And I think if you talk about the stainless scrubber, Miss Valerie, if you talk about it, I don't think I told me stop it. We don't have it in our mall anymore. But that was a great one. And then I joke
Are you
around and
saying
yeah,
the scrubber is out of stock?
we have the scrubber, not the stainless scrubber.
Oh, I haven't ordered the stainless scrubber in some time because I always have it. It's one of the things that I sample, so I didn't know that it was out of stock.
Not only out of stock, it's not on we won't have it anymore. I don't
Wow.
stop it altogether. So
What?
yes. And then me, I joke around. So when I see that, I'm like, oh no, I have 2-pack, which is I have 4 of them. I'm like, I have for nobody. So I took it out of my back. It's like, well, sometimes I have to show people like I take it out of my showroom. So I said, that's for me.
Wow.
And then I said, this Atomy fault is sometimes something that Atomy took off our mall is because we did not buy it. Not even.
Right.
We didn't buy
not
it.
selling. No,
it's not selling, so we took it off.
The stainless steel, that it's so good that I thought everybody was using it here in the US.
Listen, Miss Val, you know why? That's I don't know. That's my opinion on that. It's Atomy's fault. If the stainless cover did not sell, because it's too good. Because you can only open one, it can last you a year.
Last forever.
It lasts forever. Yes.
So that's
am I to understand, Ruth, that you're saying to us that it's no longer available in the US?
No longer available. If you go on Living, you won't see stainless cover.
You're right there, CJ. Look, let's look. You have this,
Wow.
It's usually right there with the scrubber.
Right. Oh my gosh.
So if you
it's just
click
$6
on
and
Living,
50
so you can see all the product, CJ. Click on Living, you will see all the product. You won't see the stainless cover. So I'm like, that's Atomy's fault because this cover is too good.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have to get it from the Global Mall because my restaurants love it.
It's a great one. So,
well, I know the dishwashing liquid is a total sell-off right there. That thing will last forever. And when you see what it does to your fruits and vegetables, man, it's amazing. It removes all that build up, the things that they spray on your stuff, the grapes, the strawberries. It takes out all those ugly whatever, the fabric detergent. That's all plant-based again. And the bubble power, O2 bubble power. I mean, this is great stuff. And of course, please guys, let's get rid of all the aluminum, all the plastic. And Ted, yes, the microwave got to go. Don't even play. Okay? Your frying
because
pan.
I wanna live 120 years, so I have to
Yes.
I have to get I think I'm not only minimalized, I probably maybe once a month, but I have to take that microwave out of my kitchen because it's sitting there, you tend to like, let me just do that quickly. So I have to take it out. But once a month, probably, if I have to do something quick, I put it in there. Mostly I heat up my food either in the pot or I put some water in the pot and then put my food in a bowl and put it in there. That's how I heat for my food right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's a
you don't
question.
see the score, it's not in there. It's not
No,
there.
it's
So
not. It's not. It's said. There's a question on the chat regarding the what you just said, Miss Ruth. And the lady's asking if the softener is still available.
yeah, the softener is available. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So
Thanks.
yeah, the softener is available. And the fabric detergent is available. So that I use the fabric myself. So that I know I have people using the liquids. So that's why I tried to buy a few. I was
All
about to say
right.
something. I forgot.
So, in wrapping up this morning, those of us who need to be about our healthcare, our food, we might need to get some pots, get some good soil, and start growing your food. I don't know what you're going to do about your protein, but then,
CJ, as you say the part, I'm sorry to cut you. I
yes,
remember those part gonna get off the market too. If you do not have your part, try to get it before it's out. So
yes, oh
try
yes, you're so right. They have been
it's gonna
threatening
be out
to
of
pull that
our
from
mall.
last year. Get your
Yeah.
wok, get your pots, get your frying pan, get your all 316 Medi cookware, and start your backyard farming. Yeah, and be careful about the water. The water in those plastic bottles. Examine what you're drinking. Get yourself a good filtration system. Yeah, water is life. Yeah, be careful about the bottled water that you're drinking. So, what we did this morning was just to remind us of the things that we need to be careful about. We're just raising consciousness. And again, if you're here for the first time this morning, we thank you for coming. We invite you to come back. This is what we do every day of the week from Mondays to Fridays. 9:45 the pregame and 10 o'clock showtime. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Victor. Did I leave with anyone? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be here again tomorrow.
I'm
Is
sorry,
that Thursday?
CJ. I'm sorry, CJ. Miss Lynn
Yes, ma'am.
has a hand raised. I
Yes,
believe it's
Missy.
Nurse Lynn. Go ahead,
Yeah, good morning, family. Ultimate
Good
family.
morning. Good morning.
I just wanted to ask a question for our quality assurance reason for just pulling out the products, such great products that we have here in America. I know sometimes it's because we do not purchase, but I
That's right.
think a warning should be we could ask the cooperative they could please just put an alert so that we
Mm-hmm.
can know or that we can start to order or
Yes.
also because it's hard when you have to go global. And to the global mall, you have to pay so much money where we have it here already. We should be retaining stuff, not making them, except for the wanting to change the quality or update stuff. That's
Yes.
mandatory. It should not be just pulled out because these are cheap things, but they still have PVs that we can purchase for, and we need it for our homes. And they are quality products. So how can we can send a letter to them, just to tell them our concerns. And I don't think anything is wrong with that, just to make sure we can retain products here.
That's right.
I agree. I mean, we can just ask. For an example, Nurse Lynn, they took away the Fanzyme. I
Oh,
am
wow.
having a hard time to believe that people were not buying that product because I used to get like 3 bottles of it. They took it away.
And that's for weight
So
loss and gut health.
that
Microbiome.
yeah, it was a great product.
I wish I would bring it back.
I wish I
Yeah.
would bring it back. And of
Mhm.
course, we are grateful that they've got the bitter melon.
Oh, I love that. I love it.
I know. Oh my
I love
goodness! I bought 3 of them because I have to get them to South Africa. I have a brother who is a diabetic, and thank God I can afford that. Instead of the Hemohim, but I have 3 of them, and I'm sending them off for him. So thank God for that. Yeah.
And that helps with blood pressure too, It helps with blood pressure too. So it helps with many things. Keep your blood clean. So that's nice. Mhm.
Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
welcome.
we need to remind ourselves. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And the more we are together, the happier we shall be. So we need to remind ourselves, yes, your health is your wealth. Your wealth is your health. You are responsible for your health. So let's do what's right.
Mhm. Thank you, CJ, and thank you, Ruth. I need you guys' number. We need to really talk
A
how
lot
we
of
can.
time, I told me, excuse me, Miss Lynn. A lot of time, I told me give notice that one thing would be out. So sometimes we didn't go and see the notice. So if we check often, you will see the notice. Like you go on your back office, and you go on your office, and then on the side, but I don't know for telephone. I'm talking for computer. On the right side, you will see notice. So try to check it, and then you will see things. What I'm saying is, it was right there. So I saw it. So it's not something like, oh, I don't see it. So I told me give notice. So we have to pay more
Thank
attention. We have
you.
to pay more attention.
Thank you, Miss Ruth, for bringing that up. Absolutely. And I'll be the first to admit I normally don't go there to check the notices. But guys, I just went into my my pile of stuff, and I found Miss Ruth, I have 2 of those stainless steel. I'm so grateful they're going nowhere.
So like I said, I'm like, oh no.
Yes,
I took it
I have
off
a
my
pack of
shoulder.
it. I'm not giving it away. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
thank you, Jesus, that I have 2 for myself.
Okay.
I can share one if anyone wants it here in our area. I have 3, brand new. I can share one, guys.
You can
share
see one for me. Yeah.
Okay, CJ, I'll keep one for you.
What I love about it is that you don't have to worry about bacteria getting being inside your scrubber.
Yes.
It's
No,
unlike
the scrubbers are still available. The stainless steel.
Yeah, it's only the stainless steel that's not.
That's not available. Yeah, the stainless steel. So I have 1 stainless steel for CJ, and I'm going to keep 2 for myself.
Yeah.
So Ruth, to be clear, so this one that we have, this does not scratch the pot or the utensils, right? The scrubber.
That's what they said. That's what he said. So the other one, I didn't see it scratch it either. But this one, they specifically said no scratch. So I think it's better. So, but yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, may I encourage everyone to get a hold of the what is it? The liquid soap, the dishwashing soap. It's just good. The thing that it does to your fruits and vegetable. I'm looking for it now. I'm in the wrong place. It's just. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. It's something that we need to just get rid of all the other dishwashing soap that we have.
It's in Living. It's in
Atomy.
Living, CJ. Living.
Okay.
Living. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Living. And dishwashing soap. Okay. Atomy dishwashing liquid. It is great. Eco-friendly, plant-based dish detergent. Okay, expand for details, and it's all there You can use this to do everything. The bathroom, the kitchen. I wouldn't use it on my car, but I hear everyone talking about using it to wash your car. So what the heck?
Yes, yes. I don't buy
So
car,
get it, get
we
it.
don't buy
See?
those car wash soaps anymore. We use this. Yeah.
Yeah. And I spoke about the calamansi the other day. Okay. 30 times more powerful, 30 times more vitamin C than lemons. The fresh scent, blah, blah, blah. Hey, get this product. You will smile. Okay. And on that note, we will call it a morning this morning. Thanks for chatting in this morning. And we call it a day. Are there any final words this morning? Anything before we go? Anyone? Because we're out of here.
Aja. Have a good day, everyone.
Aja.
And we will say, keep using our
Hey,
product, keep sharing, and
TJ,
stay connected.
don't
Yes,
forget
sir.
June 10th. June 10th, sir. Don't
Oh yeah,
forget
you
June
want to
10th.
go right ahead, Ted. Just is it Victor or Ted?
Yeah, let Ted go. Guys,
Yeah,
I'm on the
please.
court. I'm on the court already, but yeah, let Ted go.
Go ahead, Ted,
I'm-
please.
Hello,
Just
everyone.
remind us. Yeah.
We're inviting everyone in the southeast of the United States, those flying in from vacation from elsewhere, to join us on June 10th at the Doubletree Hotel in Fort Myers. Wednesday, June 10th, we'll have 3 sessions from 9 to 12, from 1 to 4, and also from 6 to 9. Please look out for our flyers and register by phone. You can also register in person. We'll be discussing health and wealth opportunity. We'll have product demonstrations, and we'll have the opportunity for the first 5 in each session to get a free facial. Please come and join us. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Ted. And to is it Shakira? Shakira. Okay. The website, of course, atomy.us.com.
Incoming call. Incoming call. Incoming call. Incoming call. Incoming call.
All right. So
Incoming
so
call.
Shakira, if you
Incoming
need to
call.
get that tells me that
Incoming
Shakira
call.
is not
Incoming
an
call.
Atomian, so
Incoming call.
you need to get your
Incoming
shopping
call.
mall so you can go inside
Incoming
your
call.
mall
Incoming
and
call.
purchase your
Incoming call.
fabric softener or
Incoming
whatever you
call.
need.
Incoming call.
Incoming call.
Incoming call.
All
Incoming
right.
call.
Or if you care to give me a call, Shakira, 954-695-7045, or whoever it is that invited you to the call. We can get you that information so you can.
I can't.
Yes. us.atomy.com. There it is. And
I
you
just
can go in.
posted it.
Right. I'm looking at it right now. So, but it would be great if you have your shopping mall. Get your shopping mall. It's free, zero out of pocket, and you can go in and you can shop and begin to build up some points.
I can't see that.
Is if you can speak, Shakira, who invited you? Or how did you?
I don't.
Brother Morgan
Is
invited
that
me.
Shakira? Oh,
Yes,
Shakira is
Brother
here.
Morgan.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're
She's
in
my
good
guest.
hands.
It's okay. I'll take care of her.
Wonderful.
CJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glad to
Yeah.
have you, Shakira, and please come again. Okay.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
a
take
lot
care
we're
of it.
gonna
Yeah.
learn here. Okay, and that's great job, Victor.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't realize she
All
was
right.
here. But I was muted when you were talking, so I couldn't get to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glad to
Okay.
have
I'll
you,
talk with her.
Shakira. Okay. All right.
Nice,
Good.
Shakira. We'll talk later.
All right. So,
Yeah.
folks, tomorrow, 9:45 free game, 10 o'clock showtime. Aja.
Aja. Aja.
Aja.
Ajar.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.